come here! Look at this weird shape in the rock!
Fossils are the remains or marks of plants or animals that lived a long, long time ago.
Yup. They're usually found in rocks, just like that shell you found.
This looks like a leaf. Is this a fossil too?
Did you know fossil scientists are called paleontologists? They use rock layers and even radioactive dating to tell how old fossils are.
Hello, kids! I'm Captain AHS. Today, we're becoming time travelers. Get ready to dig into the world of fossils and discover how ancient life is identified and classified through clues left in the rocks.
Look at this weird shape in the rock. It looks like a shell, but it's in stone. How is that even possible?
That looks like a fossil to me.
A fossil? Cool!
Looks like this hike just turned into a fossil adventure.
Fossils are the remains or marks of plants or animals that lived a long, long time ago.
Yup. They're usually found in rocks, just like that shell you found.
So this rock is like a time machine?
Exactly. Fossils tell stories from the past.
But how does something turn into a rock?
When a plant or animal dies, it might get buried in mud or sand. Over time, that mud hardens into rock, and the shape of the animal stays behind.
That's how bones, shells, and even dinosaur footprints become fossils.
This looks like a leaf. Is this a fossil too?
Yes. That's a trace fossil. It shows the mark left behind. There are also body fossils, like real bones or shells.
So we can sort them by type? Like plant or animal?
You got it. And by features like shape, size, and where we find them. Let's play a game. I have placed some fossils, and you have to guess what type it is.
That shell fossil and footprint is a body fossil from an animal. And this leaf print is a trace fossil from a plant.
Perfect! You're thinking like real fossil hunters now.
Did you know fossil scientists are called paleontologists? They use rock layers and even radioactive dating to tell how old fossils are.
Whoa! Like detectives of the Earth! And what about how fossils form in different ways?
Good question. Some are turned to stone by mineralization, some leave carbon imprints, and others are preserved in amber, that sticky tree sap. They even compare fossils to modern animals to see how creatures evolved.
That's how we know some birds are related to dinosaurs.
And fossils also help us understand ancient climates, like if a place was once underwater.
Let's review. Fossils are old remains or marks in rocks. There are body fossils and trace fossils. We classify them by what they are, how they look, and where we find them. They help us learn about Earth's past.
Fossils are like nature's time capsules.
And every one of you is now a junior paleontologist.
I never thought a walk in the woods could take us back in time.
Now it's the time for quiz. Are you ready for a fun quiz to test what you've learned about fossils, their types, and classification? Let's see if you've got what it takes. It's quiz time! What is a fossil? A new type of rock. B, a mark or remains of old plants or animals. C, a shiny mineral. The correct answer is B, a mark or remains of old plants or animals. Fossils are preserved remains or traces of organisms from past geological ages. Where are fossils usually found? A, in the sky. B, in rocks. C, in water. The correct answer is B, in rocks. Fossils are typically found in sedimentary rocks, which form from layers of sediment that accumulate over time, often preserving the remains of organisms. What is a trace fossil? A, real bone or shell. B, a mark like a footprint or leaf print. C, a living animal. The correct answer is B, a mark like a footprint or leaf print. Trace fossils are geological records of the activities and behaviors of past life. Who studies fossils? A, paleontologists. B, astronauts. C, geographers. The correct answer is A, paleontologists. Paleontologists are scientists who study fossils to understand the history of life on Earth. What can fossils tell us about Earth? A, how to make food. B, what animals and climates were like long ago. C, how to fly planes. The correct answer is B, what animals and climates were like long ago. Fossils provide valuable insights into past life forms and environments. Next time, we'll travel through time again, this time to compare ancient fossils with the living organisms we see today. Are they more alike than you think? We'll find out. Don't miss out on more free, interactive lessons. Hit subscribe and join us on the journey to education without boundaries.